is there life after death?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
Do you know?
And neither do I.
Cool.
Of course not. But here's my point. If I say I believe in life after death, you would say, that's an irrational position, Dinesh, because...
No, I would say, what's the evidence for it?
What's the evidence for it? And I would say, I don't have any evidence for it, and neither do you, but...
But I'm not believing it.
Right. But it is, and this is the key point, it is in the nature of the subject that no empirical evidence could settle the question, because death is the termination of experience. And therefore, for you to demand evidence in a domain where evidence is unavailable is the height of foolishness.
So when you say death is the termination of experience, it sounds like you're arguing that there is no after death.
I'm arguing that our natural life, I mean, I think the religious believer is fully on board with this, is complete. Our natural life in this world will completely, irrevocably come to an end with death. And so in the empirical world that we live in, yes, there is not going to be evidence, nor will there be evidence in the future, that settles the question of what happens after natural experience ends. And the question about whether there is any, let's remove the Christian context. Look at the Hindu context. The Hindu context is that there is a life after death, right? It's a natural life, but it's not in this domain. There's a world behind the world, and that natural life will occur there. But we have no access to it because we live in the empirical world that is, according to Hinduism, something of an illusion. Leaving aside the doctrinal parts of it, all I'm getting at is this. Here's a point where you are demanding that I settle the issue on the basis of an empirical evidence that is never forthcoming. And yet, you agreed with me at the beginning, this is one of the questions that all intelligent people think about. It's relevant to their life because the answer to it, even if we don't know it, determines how we should live today. And all I'm trying to get you to admit is that since you don't know any more than I do, it is the same leap of faith that I'm taking to say that there is, that you're taking to say that there isn't, because you don't have 1 ounce of evidence any more than I do. One way or the other.
Give me a round of applause. That's outstanding. Because after an hour and so sitting here and having explained this over and over again, you managed to get my position exactly wrong. Because I'm not asking you to settle it.
Do you believe in life after death?
I do not believe that there is life after death.
Perfect. So your position and
mine... Hang on.
Okay.
That does not mean, that is not the same as I believe there is no life after death. I'm saying, we both sat here and said we don't know what
and I'm saying
you're saying I believe there's something afterwards.
Okay, but you're missing my point.
And I'm saying I don't believe that.
Right, and I'm saying I do, and my position is not in any iota less rational than yours.
Yes, it absolutely is, because you are accepting something and acknowledging that you have no evidence for it, and I am not accepting that something because there is no evidence. We agree there's no evidence, and you are saying you are rational to accept it despite the absence of evidence, and I'm saying you're not, which is why I don't accept it.
But